Hello guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are off. Every day we are off on our morning dog walk. Yeah. We're escaping the renovation noises. They're getting out of hand.
This is kind of what we're doing with our life at the moment. We're just trying to like lock ourselves in rooms in the house that we can't hear. But it's making amazing progress. We can't wait to show you a little bit later what's happening.
It is so exciting. But yeah, we're off on a morning dog walk and we're going to pick up either a Greggs or McDonald's. Haven't decided yet. What are you fancying?
I'm fancying a Greggs. We haven't had Greggs in ages. This used to like start all of our vlogs, didn't we? With like going on a dog walk, having a Greggs.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Greggs. It's still my fave.
Definitely.
So I picked up the Greggs. Obviously me and James go everywhere together. So I do usually, like James just does all the ordering and everything like that. Because I get really anxious and flustered, and today, like I'm trying to order more things and like do more things. What did I do the other day, Boo?
You drove down
to pick up my pharmacy collection.
You went down to the chemist, didn't you?
Big things for me, guys.
Excellent.
Big things. So anyway, yeah, I got flustered because we'd already organised the order. And then I decided I wanted to try something new last minute, but then I'd already ordered, and I knew I was going to try it, so I knew I had to switch my order, but then it came out because I've been practicing it as my original order, so then I ordered 3 for me.
So rather than switch, you ordered an extra?
Because I couldn't quite switch. I couldn't be like, oh no, sorry, she's already picked up the pasty, so I was like, well, I'm not going to put the pasty down. So I just get 3 pasties for me.
You just had to get the 3 pasties.
Yeah,
It's just essential.
Nonetheless, still an achievement that I went in there in the first place. And now I just have to eat 3 pasties. What a shame. We're spotting children. Little red dot. Little red dot over there. Just cooking the bowl for Mila. This is honestly still our favourite walk to come on. We love it.
It's me with the kids. The kid is just not interested, and the mum's there playing with herself. Great. That sounds fun.
No.
You know what I mean.
Up until now in life, we've always done quite like fast-paced walks. Like we're kind of like trying to be like active, get our steps in, and even with me being this pregnant now, like we're slowing down quite a lot. And I've got my little band, which keeps me going a bit. This is honestly amazing.
I kind of feel like I need one of those sometimes. You know, like when you have a really big meal in the night and you just want to have a band to walk around the house. Just doing the washing up.
This is literally what this does. It's fantastic. And we've already slowed down. Like the walk's taken us so much longer that it didn't used to take that long, if you get me, in the past. And then I see children out and about, and I'm like, you have no idea how slow it's going to get when like
they walk so slowly, don't they?
They stop every 5 seconds to like pick up a leaf, and they're like, look, a leaf.
We're going to be doing like half a kilometre an hour. We used to do about 6 kilometres in an hour on a dog walk.
Gone are our days.
We're going to do about half a kilometre, aren't we?
Yeah, gone are the days of active fitness walks. We're now going to be doing strolls with toddlers looking at leaves. This one's going to be just chasing a ball. Come on,
we've got a wide open field. Right.
She's happy, yep. So, we're back from our walk. Well, we were back from our walk. We've been and done that.
There's loud drilling going on in the house. So we decided to shoot straight out to pick up our tiles for our downstairs toilet. So we're just popping out now to do that.
So exciting.
It is exciting.
We've got the floor tiles, which are the funky, like, black and white ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I love it because like when you get a sample of a tile, it's obviously incredibly hard. Well, you can't go and browse at the moment, obviously with everything going on with COVID. You can only order or pick up 1 tile at a time. It's incredibly difficult to get an idea.
Really
so
hard,
like I'm only kind of going for tiles that have pictures of the full thing online because I'm such a visual person. I just want to see the whole tile on like a larger scale, because it completely changes when you have like 1 tile in your hand. You're like, oh, I like it, and then you see it on a larger scale, you're like, I'm literally getting hypnotized by this tile because it's so dizzy and so much.
Especially because for the downstairs toilet we've gone for like quite a funky old-fashioned patterny tile, and like you can't tell from 1 tile what the pattern's going to be. You're just looking at a tile
and it looks completely different when you see it.
The worst ones are marble and marble tiles, because some of them have loads of kind of marble running through them, and others just look white.
So like you think you're ordering a marble tile and then it's just all like, you don't end up getting any tiles with any grain or vein or whatever they call it in, and then you just got a white tile. It's stressful. Anyway, so I'm excited to have like the bulk orders of the tile. So we pick up the splashback as well.
All the tiles.
Wow.
All the tiles. So we've got the backsplash for the kitchen, and the tiles for our doggy bath. That's going into our new mud room because we're American now. And yeah, the tiles for the downstairs toilet as well.
This is so exciting. Yeah, I said to James, I'm gonna get blue tack and I'm gonna like stick the tiles on the splashback to see whether we want like herringbone or stacked or whatever.
I think herringbone, the only thing is, it's such a pain to actually tile.
Yeah.
So like, we currently got our kitchen fitter in who's doing the utility, and he can tile, but he can't do herringbone style. So if we want a herringbone, we'd have to get another tiler in.
That's true.
And like a lot of tilers find doing herringbone a bit of a pain because it is apparently very tricky.
I know, but then it looks cute.
Yeah.
But it would be good if we love it like just smash stacked, because that'd be so much easier.
I just think good old fashioned brick may be the way.
I know, I do quite like a brick.
Yeah, brick. Yeah,
brick effect.
Let's see where we get them. So we're back home with the tiles, excuse the mess. In the kitchen I've just made cheese and ham toasty, which I always make look like a 3-course meal. So Carys has already put up a story of the splashback tiles, asking you guys if you think we should go for stacked or brick.
Yes.
Again, I know loads of you are fancying herringbone, but one is it's much more work for a tiler to do, and we don't really want to hand over our kitchen for a couple of days to do it. And two, I quite like these two ideas.
Yeah.
I really like one of them. So here is the brick. And brick won on the poll, what, 90%?
90%
90% of people said brick.
Which, yeah, to be fair, is my favourite as well. So
I love it.
I don't know why I'm so surprised. Because we're trying to add, like, modern home vibes.
We're trying to add, like, more of an old-fashioned feel, like a cottagey farmhouse kind of feel. And we
not
think,
like modern.
Yeah, we think stacked may not quite do that. And the same with herringbone, it's quite a modern design and pattern. So yeah, we've gone for this. It's called an ash tile, so it's a bit of an off-white. I know loads of people are like, ooh, add a pop of colour, but a little bit nervous adding a pop of colour.
Yeah.
I quite like kind of adding touches with other things, like we've got our chopping boards in and a banana. There you go, there's our pop of colour. It's our bananas.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at my eucalyptus.
Carys' eucalyptus, which is just massive on the kitchen countertop.
Right, guys, I'm just going to give you a little look at some of my new favourite things in the kitchen. So yeah, the eucalyptus. I've been looking for like this, like sort of leafy vibe plant for ages. Again, Studio McGee, she just always has these amazing types of plants. You can't really see it very well because of the lighting. This type of vibe, and I was like, I don't know where to buy that. You can't get like the fake ones of them come like really bushy. Like, look, that's like really obviously. This is a fake kind of eucalyptusy one, and it's really bushy. And I just wanted it to look more realistic. Anyway, so then I realised we actually
get more realistic. Than real. So then I realised we have a eucalyptus like bush thing in the garden, which I absolutely love and absolutely stunning. Now let me guys know. Let me know, guys. Have I just like ruined my whole eucalyptus tree out there by cutting it? No.
Because we don't want it to grow, because it's like currently like this high. And my grampy, who's a gardener, did tell me that I did need to trim it, but like at a certain time of year, I can't remember what time of year he said.
He said
to
you just
low.
trim it whenever. He said they grow so quickly.
Do you think?
And quite aggressive. He said you just need to make sure you really keep it trimmed.
Okay.
And let's be honest, it's not exactly a nice looking bush. In terms of the colours are lovely, but it's always been a bit random. It's not exactly bushy. So I think taking the odd branch off is not going to be an issue.
Yeah, okay. No. Good, because I love how that looks. I know you can't really see it very well because of the lighting, but I think it's meant to look not too much, you know?
I love how it looks, but it is too much for there.
No, is it?
Yeah, definitely.
What, it's too tall?
Yeah, it's a bit in your face, so if you're standing here and prepping, it's kind of like in your face, and it just takes up too much countertop space here.
It's because
it needs to go right into the corner.
So then maybe I should make it less tall, and like maybe I should, and so it could go under the thing. Okay, I'll have a play around with that. And then we have some chopping boards. I went a bit mad on Etsy. Honestly, I've gone Etsy mad. I just absolutely love it. And we've got these. Sorry.
She's waiting for her food.
I know, Mrs.
Put your bum on the floor. Get down.
So we use chopping boards quite a lot. Just like obviously we have it there for decoration, but we use them actually a lot to just chop. Obviously, it's a chopping board, Carys. What else do you use it for? Why am I saying we use chopping boards to chop as if that's unique?
Really quite lovely serving boards, aren't they? Like to put breads on and cheeses and things. So I think they'll be used for a lot of that.
Yeah, true. And then we have my bread bin. Oh my, I don't know why I'm saying my.
Well, I did choose it, to be fair.
Ownership of the house.
I got this from somewhere called Nordic House, which I'd never ordered from before. But I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a go. And I'm really impressed. I absolutely love it. It's just the perfect size. It's like the ceramic white. I don't know, it just kind of feels like it's a statement, but it's also a bit of nothing because it kind of just blends in. I still want to rearrange the shelves a bit because now I've got my massive real eucalyptus. I think I might get rid of my fake eucalyptus. And I pop my biscuits there. So I just thought, you know, that gives us a bit more space over here.
So it's now the next day, and funny story about yesterday. We had a great afternoon of vlogging. We showed you guys the utility room and the downstairs toilet progress. And then for some reason, we couldn't actually access the videos on the memory card. It was just popping up saying, unable to play back video. And so we couldn't upload to our laptop, and there goes the end of our vlog. That happens quite often, unfortunately, and I have no idea what causes it, but we should probably check after each clip. And I am also recording on another camera, which is why this footage may be slightly different. Carys is filming a video this morning for her channel. Can I come in?
Yeah.
Look at you in your dressing gown.
Hello.
I was looking for that camera for ages, and then I realised you were obviously using it for your channel.
Yeah. This room's a mess.
Yeah, well, you're prepping, aren't you? Look at you prepping.
I know.
So what video are you doing?
I'm doing a, what's it called? Oh, you've got the different camera. Oh,
yeah,
I see what you mean. Oh, that's so weird with it on that.
I know.
I'm doing a must-have outfit ideas video.
Nice.
So like, it's really hard because obviously a lot of my favourite outfits I can't wear now that I'm pregnant. So I really do miss a lot of things like wet look leggings and jeans and all of that. But
yeah.
There's still so many outfits that I do wear that aren't really maternity. Like I don't really have like a
all
whole...
your Lululemons.
Yeah, like so much stuff.
Yeah.
So I still feel like I can do some sort of outfit ideas videos, but it kind of does... I am looking forward to like not having such a big bump and being able to wear wet look leggings and jeans basically.
And also, you find this video so exhausting. I feel like I'm interviewing you.
So exhausting.
So do you find the videos tiring during pregnancy?
I find them really tiring. Like at the moment I'm taking 2 outfits at a time because I honestly find just getting trousers and shoes on the hardest thing ever, because literally look how big my bump is now. This has to fold in half and I'm like, ah, and I just can't get anything on. So like I'm taking 2 outfits at a time and I'm like, just gonna breathe after each 2 outfits. And
yeah,
then
you've got to
move
take
on.
it slow, because Carys previously, when she used to do like her hauls, she would do it within like maybe 2 hours, and she'd be like
yes.
So it sounds like a plan.
But I'm enjoying it.
Good.
I'm taking it slow.
Good, taking your time. Shall I make some rice salad for lunch?
Yeah.
I was thinking of rice salad with fish cake.
Oh
Do you fancy that?
yes, that sounds
Okay.
amazing.
Well, I'll go and prep some lunch. What, in about half an hour? Sounds good?
Lovely, I'll have done my 2 outfits.
Do 2 outfits, and then you can get some food in here. And then I'm just going to be doing bits and bobs downstairs. I'm hoping to kind of build a new website for us. So we quite fancy doing like a website where maybe we can post updates on, you know, our YouTube channel, on Instagram. We can also kind of update you guys on, you know, merch and stuff, and bits and bobs like that. So we think that might be quite a nice thing to do. I'm just going to have a look into that. I've never been a particularly good website designer. I always use kind of like platforms, so I'm going to see what I can make. Here we go, rice salad with fish cake.
Whoa.
Chucked an egg on. I've got some peronaise.
Look.
Carys hasn't put anything on hers yet. Let's go eating.
The best husband.
This camera's really weird, so I hope the footage turns out okay.
Yeah. Lunch was amazing. That was honestly probably one of my favourite lunches in a long time. Love fish cakes. I'm just going to give the kitchen a quick clean now.
Yeah,
but I think
a good camera.
I know, this is much better, isn't it?
I know, tell everyone what happened to your video.
What video? Oh, my video that I was filming. Yeah, so I was filming my outfits video, and it's really annoying because we did up the front room as like the filming room for the house when we first moved in. I was like, perfect, like massive windows, like perfect room for filming the like fashion videos and stuff. And it's honestly really the worst filming room for 2 reasons. One is it's either super windy and it's like the wind noise for some reason. The only room in the house that lets in so much wind noise.
I think it's the satellite sitting in that corner of the house that seems to kind of get some sort of wind tunnel around it.
Yeah, you said that. I wonder if that is the reason, because it's the only room in the house. And then the second reason is about, what time is it now? Like 1 o'clock, the sun just comes in, and because there's so many dashes in the window, it's like just a checkerboard sunlight, and it's just like you can't film at all in there. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to film the rest of the video tomorrow, the second half tomorrow. But I've got one of my outfits on. I'm so impressed with how, like, these are my size 12 joggers and they're literally clinging on for dear life. I don't know how much further they'll go, but there's a lot of clothes, to be fair, that...
Sorry, I was just laughing because I love how you have a big bum, but like it looks so small now compared to your bum.
I know, it's really sad. Like, my booty used to pop.
But it is quite funny when
I know.
your booty used to pop so much, and I was like...
My booty pops nowhere near as much as the bum. So sad. But yes, this is one of my neutral...
So sad, but makes sense.
Yes, so sad, but was inevitable because there's a baby in there. I was having fun filming that video, so I'm a bit sad about that. And James said earlier, I think, that we lost loads of the footage that we were filming yesterday, so we didn't show you our... I've forgotten the word again. The one where you compromised. Oh, compromise. Compromise. Oh my god. I'm getting flustered.
What's the word when you compromise? Compromise.
Our compromise with the eucalyptus. We absolutely love it. It fits under the shelf, so it's nice and tucked away. But yeah, I would love some tips, guys, on how to make this last as long as possible. I googled it this morning and it did actually say it's better to keep them in water. They last for about 3 weeks. So I have actually filled it up, so there's enough water now. But yeah, or is it better to dry them out? I don't know, because I know there's something about preserving / drying eucalyptus. So let me know. You guys seem to be knowledgeable on all that kind of stuff. James is doing some admin and I'm gonna tidy the kitchen. Yay. Me and Mila are having a little bit of a cuddle. Oh no, not the tongue. You've just drunk water as well, so you are literally dribbling your water on me. I managed to get my video finished. Oh, this is a cute song. We're all going on a summer holiday. Oh, I got itchy hand. Oh, that's not good. That's a bad symptom of something. But that's not. That's only if it's really itchy, but it wasn't. That was just me being dramatic.
A tail in the face.
Come on. Yeah, I managed to finish my filming. The lighting was not too sunny and I was able to, I have like a sheer blind. I don't know why I'm going into detail about this filming thing.
You're very proud of yourself, Carys.
And I was able to, thank you, I am very proud of myself. And I've changed, I'm just giving baby a little relax. I feel like I've traumatized her with that dry on haul by being so... It's just exhausting, honestly. Like, I just feel bad because I feel like I'm like, can you squish the baby? Because I feel like every time I go down to do my shoes and like put my jeans or like put something on, I'm just like squishing her. But obviously she's in like a bubble of water, so I don't think she does get squished. But it feels like she does.
Yeah, you feel like you're doing something really wrong.
Yeah, and also...
A midwife wouldn't advise for you to like sit in a bent over position, but surely you're okay bending over.
Yeah, I mean, no one really says anything about not bending over, but it just feels wrong. It feels really uncomfortable. And because I've started getting these Braxton Hicks, which is like where the lower half of my bump just goes like super solid and like tenses up. I kind of have been having them for like a while, to be honest. They started quite early for me, but they were like really not really anything to even mention. They were so mild and I was just like, ooh, hard bump randomly. But now they're a bit more like, they do happen quite a lot throughout the day, but that's just my body preparing for labour, and it can go on for, well, it goes on till the baby comes, and it can start at different times for different women. I literally look like a giant chocolate bear right now and I'm so unbelievably comfy. But yeah, I'm very happy I've got that finished. James and Mila are chilling. Should we show... What?
You're so chill.
You're so chill. You're so chill.
Okay, yeah, let's show the progress.
Renovation. Again, we did this whole chat yesterday. Took you to the flashbacks and then it all just got deleted.
But
so
the exciting thing is there has been the tiniest bit extra progress today.
Has there? I haven't seen it yet.
No.
And we're also filming in light today, so it'll be a bit better as well.
Not that there's any light in the utility.
There's
really.
not actually.
No. That is the issue with the room, is that there's no actual windows.
The door has a little bit of a window.
The door has a frosted window.
But not really.
But that was something we knew going into it.
Yes, we did. Yeah. So yeah, flashback to this room here. Doorbell. So we have front door here. And then I always have to do that.
I think front of here, lounge here, middle room here, don't know, probably playing room, but who knows in the future. And then here we go where the utilities going. Which used to be our garage.
And this is down to the kitchen, downstairs toilet, we'll talk about that in a sec. So this is the internal garage. I'll do a flashback now. This is how it has been since we moved in. It's like not insulated. It's a very cold room. It was a huge garage, massive tall ceilings. It went down a step. So the room was just absolutely ginormous and everyone was suggesting that we did something with it. Yes. What?
Turn it into another room.
Yes, so we did. We decided to turn it into our dream mud/utility room. Basically just gonna turn it around so I don't know what James is up to. Mud room, like coats. We've got nowhere in this house for coats and shoes and all of that. I know some of you would have heard this a million times because we've talked about this blooming coats and mud room thing for so long.
And we also know that a few people commented being like, but where are you going to put your car? Can you not put it in the garage anymore? Well, it's actually... I was saying this, how weird it is to Carys when we watch the like My Dream Home programs.
Yeah.
And people like in the US and places like that, they have like garages for like 3 cars.
I know.
And these aren't even like mansions, they're kind of like quite normal houses and they have 3 garages and you're like, what on earth is going on with those 3 garages? But in the UK, it's just not such
garages are kind of going out of not fashion, but out of use.
Quite a lot of people convert their garages into rooms, don't they? And no one parks cars in garages. Very, very few people do.
No, I've never known anyone to do that.
I don't even think a Mini Cooper could fit, let alone our actual car.
So yeah, we definitely don't use it for that.
No.
But we did want to keep a little bit of it as kind of external brick garage where we can just put bikes and grubby things. So we've got like a section which you'll see now. Anyway, so let me. I did try and get a little bit some clips along the way, so I'll pop those up now because we did raise the floors a little bit and we did build in all the walls and do insulation and build all the lighting and electrics into the walls. So it kind of all got like timbered and then filled in and then plastered, and then I haven't seen what they've done so far today.
Well, they haven't done very much today.
There's not much change since yesterday, but you guys haven't actually seen it yet at all because it deleted our footage.
Okay. So here's our progress so far. We've got our down lights in. We've got a switch here and a switch by our external door. You can see that it's been boxed in, so we've kind of cut the garage in half. So the reason we did this rather than change the whole garage is because, one, we wanted the extra storage at the front for things like bins and bikes and things. But secondly, if you want to change the garage, you then probably have to put...
Coming down. Yeah.
You probably then have to put windows in or something, and you have to apply for planning permission and go through building regs and stuff like that. But because we just cut it in half, there's going to be no change to the look of our house. Yeah. So it's a much easier thing to carry out.
Absolutely, Bill.
So yeah, Carys has filmed me showing you all the rubbish.
I don't know why. I'm trying to show you all the storage.
So yeah, in here we've got, this is our going to be utility area. We've raised it up by about, what would you say, 20 centimetres? Yeah. So that it kind of came up to where the door frame is. Yeah. If we raised it up any more, we would have had to change the external door and have steps down outside. It would have been a bit of a pain. So as you can see here, they're starting to build our bench with storage and our step. Woo! So what we've got here is we're going to have a bench to kind of sit on, to put our shoes on and stuff like that. And underneath we're going to have 4 kind of drawers that are going to pull out to put our shoes in. And then we thought above it, we can just put coat hangers on the wall to put up coats and things like that. Mm-hmm. And then the cool little design is that's going to step down here, and this is going to be our step then running off here. Wow. So we can step in and up.
And this flooring here is continuing into the garage as well, so it's just going to like flow straight in and just kind of continue with that flooring in the whole garage. Those were our old steps and they were so rickety, so they're now going to be built-in proper steps.
So I'm just taking over as the cameraman out of battery, and Carys is now set back up. So here in the corner, there's currently nothing going on because we are going to have a nice long cupboard here because we can't kind of put that behind partition wall. Has to be a cupboard to have access, so we thought we'd just run it all the way down to the ground, and it's just going to be a really thin cupboard so that we have plenty of floor storage and we can keep kind of the socket. We're then just going to put a radiator up against this wall, get some heat into the room, and then if we want to then we can just put some shelving or something above there for extra storage. And then over here, kind of on the opposite section, is going to be our utility area. So we're going to have a washing machine and tumble dryer stacked there in the corner. I always say washer dryer, but I do mean separate machines because I know it would be a bit of a hassle to have all the one if you want to do lots of washing like you do with a baby. We're then going to have a dog bath in the middle of this wall, followed by another unit with some storage underneath and some wall units for the storage of things like tools and stuff. But we are so excited for our dog bath, aren't we? I feel like we're kind of going... Yes. I feel like it's cool. Like, I don't know anyone in the UK who has dog bath.
I know.
They always show it on the My Dream Home programmes and stuff like that, and I think it's a great idea.
They do, and it's just like... Honestly, the mistake we made with the kitchen floors being white, and they are just so hard to clean. It's going to be a lifesaver having somewhere to wash Mila, because she is a Labrador Labradors are known for loving mud and we are pushovers, so we do struggle to shout at her when she's rolling in the mud. We just laugh, and then we also just cry when she gets home and she rubs all over our white things that we bought. So it's going to be amazing to have a dog bath, and also just really handy for like rinsing things. Obviously, in a utility, people have sinks a lot of the time. But obviously we don't need a sink because we've got
the dog bath.
All the things that we need to do in a sink we can do in the dog bath.
Yeah, we thought we were initially thinking of having a sink and a dog bath, but we thought just have the dog bath and you can like wash your boots and stuff in there, and you can also wash you know, baby overalls and stuff, whatever babies walk in when they go splashing in mud.
Yeah, those little overalls though.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. The room's coming on really nicely.
It's going to be amazing, isn't it? I'm so excited.
Okay, and then this is what we currently have going on in the downstairs toilet. So this is also just a shell, not too much has happened. Oh, flashback. Flashback to our downstairs toilet. So it was initially our utility room and our toilet, with actually a wall and a door in between the two, which made the toilet really quite small.
I can't believe we had, there was a door actually into the toilet. We took it off. Yeah. But I totally forgot that when we moved in there was an actual door in the middle as well.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine, but the door definitely wasn't like we took the door straight off, because you can just kind of pee next to the washing machine, and that's absolutely fine too.
And our utility room is always quite messy with things like, you know, we always keep the wash clothes basket out and stuff like that. So we kind of want to create kind of a nice toilet, not only for us, because we never go upstairs during the day, we're too lazy. Why would we walk up the stairs to go to the toilet when we go downstairs? But also for like when we're allowed to have guests over and stuff, we think it would be nice to have kind of quite a cool downstairs toilet. So we are trying something a little bit different with some different tiles, which we showed you before, and we're going for a little bit of panelling. And I think it's a good room to panel in, because it's quite a small room. It's not going to add that much cost. So here is our kind of empty downstairs toilet, and here's the panelling we've popped on the wall. It actually, it's got a few stuff in it, so it doesn't look so big, but it looked massive when it was just completely empty, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Really big for a that's the thing, it's like it's too big for a downstairs toilet. And I know loads of you guys said as well about putting a shower in here, and we really did try to configure it with a shower, but we just couldn't get it to work.
No, and then we thought we were only going to have the shower to wash the dog mostly, and the kids, which we can put the kids in the dog bath.
Put the kids in the dog bath. Right.
Everyone can get washed in the dog bath after muddy walks.
No, but that's true, isn't it? We've got 2 bathrooms, 2 shower rooms upstairs, bathroom and a shower room, and we thought with 4 bedrooms we don't really need another shower room, especially because
there just wasn't a way to configure it either, like with the boiler.
With the boiler there, it was like we didn't know how to configure it to have space for everything.
Anyway,
so what are we doing, Kaz?
We're doing...
I'll turn the camera.
So the panelling's going to run along all the walls, and the panelling is going to join into, it's going to come out slightly here, boxed in. This is going to be, and then the toilet's going to sit on the front of that.
Yeah, so it's going to have a back-to-wall toilet.
Yeah, and then the boiler's getting boxed in as well with the same, like, it's kind of all flowing to hopefully look like panelled, snug vibes. And then that's going to come all the way down, and I think it's going to be like a cupboard?
Yeah, it's going to be a dual cupboard, so the top cupboard will cover the boiler, and the bottom cupboard will cover these pipe-ins, which you also need access to, but we'll also have a bit of space then for storage if you want.
Yeah. Radiator here, like towel radiator, and then like a big vanity here. It's like a wooden rustic one with a marble top with a sink in.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah.
Panelling all the way around. We're going to go for like a dark, moody colour for the panelling, like a dark navy, or we haven't decided yet if we're going to go with different colours.
We're going towards navy, but that's because so many people do navy in rooms like this, like dark navy, and dark navy on the cupboards, and then the top will just be like a dusty white kind of thing.
But you could go for like an olive green. We're quite green at the moment.
I love greens. We don't really have enough in the house.
We do struggle with the colour, with the pop of colours. But yeah, we felt like the downstairs toilet could be somewhere where we go a bit funky, because it's obviously a small space. You feel like you can go a little bit funky with the tiles and the paints and stuff, so we're really excited to have something not so safe and off-white like usual.
We play it safe most of the time because we want to do things and for them to stay forever.
Yeah.
We do get a bit anxious doing kind of bold colours because we think, what if we get sick of this colour in a year or two? So we like to play it safe. We thought the downstairs toilet, we're going to go for it. It's a small space. If we do really want to repaint it, at least it's only a small space.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm really excited. I think it's going to look amazing.
So that's our reno update. Woo! James is just laying out all of the photos that I ordered.
I want to lay them all out because there's so bloody many.
Yeah, there is so many. So this is literally just for the picture wall here. But I couldn't decide what pictures I wanted in there. So, and there was like, for frames like this, for example, we've got 6 of them in the lounge. And then I also thought I might like they're kind of like a more standard size. And I was kind of visioning some in the bedroom and different places around the house. So I basically just printed off loads of my faves in loads of different sizes.
They're all so good.
And we're gonna have so many more when the baby comes, but these are obviously pre-baby. Oh look, there's a baby one. Wedding.
I love the Christmassy one.
Yeah,
that's probably my favourite.
Really? Oh, that's cute.
I love
I
all
like
the
that.
wedding ones, but we look at them quite a lot because we have had them up before. So I love all the wedding ones. But this, it can, like for a new one.
Yeah, I like that.
It's so cute.
Oh, Mummy went swim. When we used to go swimming and in the summer. That was in the summertime. Oh, pregnancy. Yeah, there's loads. What other ones have I got? I got some. Did I get?
I like this one. If you force Amelia into a photo.
Oh yeah, literally. There's so many of me like trying to get Amelia in a family photo.
Put your hand
with
on
us.
that one underneath.
Oops. Oopsies. And I like these ones. Ah, there's loads.
There's so many nice ones, isn't there?
Okay, so now we have to decide which ones we want where.
We've got to pick our favourites.
Yeah, okay.
Favourites for the photo wall. Let's start there. I think that should be the best.
Defos.
Because they're the ones staying permanently, definitely.
Yeah. It's just my new room. It's just my new room.
Yeah, it's in your bed, Mila. Jump in.
It's just my new bedroom. Oh, thank you. James is just changing the light bulb in the nursery.
Well, not the light bulb, the shade.
The
We
light
found
shade.
the proper light shade for in here up in the attic, which we bought a little while ago. This is actually to go in the middle room because it matches the lounge.
Yeah, they're very similar. It's just a slightly more...
It's a bit smaller as well.
Slightly smaller, yeah, and more like nursery vibe. Curtain update. So we got the last ones from Amazon and they were like kind of like a grey pale blue. They also did a colour on there which was this one called light beige. So I was like, I'll order this one and see how it looks. I know we always seem to vlog in the nursery when it's like getting a bit darker at night, so it's not the best lighting. But I'll pop up a photo of it in daylight as well because I got a good photo the other day and I just feel like the colour works so much better with the room.
Yeah.
It just ties everything together so much more, and they're obviously a little bit higher, which worked perfectly because I don't feel like they need to be taken up now. I feel like enough of the radiator, is out and about to heat up the room if needed.
It's not the utmost efficiency.
No, it's not.
But I think it's fine. I think it's good.
Practical James can let it slide, just about. And I keep coming in here to have little sneak peeks.
Oh, I love coming in here. Every night we brush our teeth and we both end up just like standing in here with our toothbrushes.
I know.
I always did it like that because we have electric toothbrushes.
Yeah. It feels like such a happy space. I think you're happy in here too.
She loves this rug.
You do. It's your favourite.
It's funny because we lock her out here the majority of the time, so whenever like we're in here, she's like, rug, rug.
My favourite soft rug. It is the softest rug I've ever felt, to be fair. It's delightful. So, it is now 39 minutes past 5 and I've been sitting here eating a whole packet of crunchy stacks in a really weird mood.
Are you okay?
No.
How's it going?
No.
Yeah.
I'm not okay. James is just reading YouTube comments and I've just been editing a little bit of my outfits video. We did actually finish, well, nearly finished the photo wall. These are the ones that we chose. Now this, I actually ordered only one picture for this because it cost £5 blooming, so they classed it as a poster. But my original plan of the photo wall was it turned the other way around. Landscape, so the picture's landscape. So I'm gonna have to reorder whatever one we choose to go in there. But we've picked maybe wedding, family, wedding,
Us. We do.
friends.
I love them all so much and I can't wait. And the great thing about photo walls, you can just keep changing them.
Yeah.
So we can just, all the pictures are up now, so you don't have to worry about having new nails in, but you just change the ones in the frames we have.
Shall change. And I don't think it does look too busy, you know, with the piece of art.
I think
I'm not sure. Like, I feel like loads of you would have commented if it was going to be too much. And I didn't feel like in the last video when I showed it, a lot of you were kind of like not bothered about it, you know. And I take your word for it all, guys. So.
I think it looks good. And a few people said to move the canvas above the table.
Oh, yeah.
We're concerned about moving the canvas above the table, that it might be a bit close to cooking.
Yes, before we had a piece of art there, everyone was saying that it's not good to have it close to cooking because it absorbs all the smells and like the steam and everything. And I know there's a lot of steam that comes off the when we like boil stuff, all the steam. So I was thinking, let's leave it there. It's a safe space.
And I love it because when you cook in the kitchen, you can see it and you don't see the photo wall. So
oh yeah, I know.
So
it's still my. It's still like what I love about it is how it just kind of like, wait, from even further back, it just like mood boards the whole kitchen room together. Anyway, so I'm now, what are you doing now, Boo?
Nothing, I kind of want to go for a run.
You have been doing lots of runs lately.
I tried to run every other day. I tried to run every other day, and yesterday's run wasn't the best. In terms of, I just messed it up and I didn't run hard enough, and now I'm like, shall I run again today? Because I kind of fancy it.
Oh yeah, you went yesterday.
Yeah, it's not like I'm doing it because I hate myself. It's just that I generally fancy going on a run.
I know. That's literally like the only reason I used to go on a run.
Well, sometimes you can do it for a negative reason when you're like disappointed in yesterday's run. But even though I was a bit disappointed, it's not really that. It's that I don't feel tired at all. I feel like I could hit another. So
yeah,
I might go again.
Are you still using that Nike app?
I am. It's good fun.
Yeah.
Shout to me. It goes, now run for 30 seconds at your 10k pace. Now run for a minute at your mile pace. And I'm like, yes, sir.
I struggle with that. I'm like, no, I don't get motivated. I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to.
Keep it up. You can get to the full minute. And Carys will be like, no, you don't know what I can do.
I can't. I honestly can't even imagine myself running this pregnant. Like, I wonder, like, obviously, if you've been really into running before, like, people probably think that about weightlifting.
Yeah.
But I could definitely envision myself, if the gyms were blooming open, which would be great, weightlifting this pregnant. But have any of you guys been runners and then run whilst pregnant? Because I'm just like, weightlifting, at least you're like stood still and you're kind of slowly moving muscles and working them in that way, whereas running is like very jolty and there's just this massive bump mass thing, and I just can't imagine running with it. Like boom, 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 boom. It's just so like not streamlined, you know?
But like they say that if you don't really run, to not take up a pregnancy because it's dangerous. But if you are kind of like
already
a good runner, someone who runs frequently already, then they say to continue through pregnancy. So it's clearly safe if you're.
But no, I know it's safe. But I wonder
it's not safe for new people in case they fall over, maybe.
But there must be a point. Even like if you're a pro runner, by like 37 weeks, your bump must just be too big to run. It's just too big to run.
By the time you're in labour, you probably can't run while you're in labour. It's probably just
37 weeks is not labour.
No,
we can't get our hopes up because honestly, that last 3 weeks, we keep thinking by 37 weeks. Because I know the baby is fully grown by like 37 weeks, and so it can come completely safely at 37 weeks.
Like they should be able to come out without having to go into any ICU.
Yeah, exactly. But so 37 weeks is exciting because you're like, come on now, whenever you're ready, just pop out. But 3 weeks is a long time to be like ready. And I think we're going to struggle with those last 3 weeks. We're going to be there like...
And we're going to like stop planning YouTube content. Yeah. And we're going to be like, well, because next week we'll probably be uploading the birth vlog. So there's no really need to film right now.
And then I'm going to go like a week overdue, and that's going to be like a month past when we thought we were going to be having the baby. No. So I'm very happy to think towards due date, not 37 weeks.
Due date, due date.
But she's going to come when she's ready.
Oh, yes.
Which is exciting.
I keep telling Carys that she needs to come when Carys is ready. You know, you need to try and envision the day. You need to be like, right, it's April Fool's Day, 1st of April. let's get envisioned so you can come there.
That's it. I've got to manifest my due date. I have always said I feel like she's going to come early or on her due date. I don't feel like she's going to be overdue, but at the same time, I'm also just the type of person that's like, I literally don't know. Just like when people are like, how do you...
It's just being optimistic and hopeful, isn't it?
Exactly.
Really? I'm pretty sure she's going to come on or before her due date. Definitely not 2 weeks late.
I'm pretty sure she's going to come at the earliest date, which is safest for her to come.
It's like retail already. How she's done by then.
Yeah. Anyway, James is going to be fit and go for a run, and I'm going to go for a bath.
Yeah.
I did explain in the last, like when we tried to record those clips, but then they deleted. Bye.
Bye.
that I nicked James' bubble bath. He bought this Radox like really nice bubble bath thing, and I usually use my like eczema friendly bath products, and they like kind of smell of nothing. If anything, they smell of like porridge oats, and it's just like not exciting at all or relaxing. Oh my gosh, why do I always try and vlog when I'm going up the stairs? It's a recipe for disaster. Gotta catch my breath. Ooh, nice and bright. So yeah, he bought this, and it was just sitting in the bath, and then I went for a bath like maybe a week ago, like 5 days ago, and I was like, oh, someone's bought posh. I don't know why I said someone, as if it could be anyone other than James. It's not gonna be Mila, and it's not gonna be me, so it was James. And I started using it. He'd only used it once in a bath, and then I ended up using like almost, well, it's not really almost half, but I used a lot in like the past 5 days. And it didn't flare up my eczema, and it was so nice. Like, I am rambling here, but I kind of find this stuff interesting. I'm not sure if anyone else does, so I just keep rambling. With my pregnancy, I have like had all that weird stuff with smells. So like a lot of smells trigger me to feel nauseous, and even just like nice smells, like some deodorants, some perfumes, random anything. There's so many things. But anyway, this has like actually smells amazing to me and doesn't make me feel nauseous or weird at all. So, and in the hypnobirthing book that I've been reading, it sort of talks about how it's good to have things that sort of instantly relax you. So when it comes to staying relaxed in labour, if you have things like smells or touch or things that you associate with, it's like out of your control, that you just relax when you smell that. Or like if for me, it'd be like lighting candles and things like that. Bringing those things into your labour environment will naturally help you to relax. So even if you are struggling yourself to relax, they will like automatically almost help to relax you. So I have been bathing a lot since I've been pregnant, just because I find it really nice to relax, and the baby kicks, and I feel like she really likes it as well. So I've been trying to get into my routine of using this, and then maybe when I'm like building up towards labour and I'm able to have a bath, I can put it in and it'll help me relax and prepare for a positive and stress-free labour. Although yesterday then James told me that he'd got this, but he also had this one, which he thought could be even better for my hypnobirthing relaxation associations for labour. Stress relief rather than muscle relaxation. Ah, it's eucalyptus. I thought I recognised the plant on the front. You guys know how much I love a eucalyptus. Maybe that is it. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's meant to be. So what I'm going to do, sorry, I'm in the bedroom and it's very dark now, and I am going to stop rambling in like 2 seconds. I've been talking for 10 minutes on this camera roll now. This is the hypnobirthing book that I'm reading. I'm not sure what happened there, but the lighting went really funny. So yeah, we're doing the course together online, and we've learned so much just by the science behind birth, like all just, you learn so much about what your body does, what hormones you release, and it's honestly amazing. And I feel like we're both getting so excited for the birth, which is nice, because I was always really excited about it. But I feel like James had quite a bit of fear and anxiety, and I'm like, how could you not, when it's so unknown? Like, you just don't know what's going to happen. And in the movies, everyone's like screaming, and it's just really traumatic. And yeah, although it is obviously going to be, it probably will be the most traumatic thing we ever go through together, we're now excited by just knowing more. Like, knowledge is power, and it sounds so cringy, but I honestly believe that it is. So yeah, I'm reading this book alongside doing the course, even though the overlap is a lot, so I'm just kind of flicking through it. And then I've also read the hypnobirthing book, but is it Catherine Gray's something? I've read hers as well, which was really good. Okay, I feel like I'm rambling a lot. I'm going to leave you now and have my bath. No, Mia.
Had some dinner. I went out on a run. Carys had a nice chill in the bath.
I did.
We are now sitting down to play a game of code names. Carys bought me for Christmas the code names duet, so you can play it as just 2 people, because normal board games, code names, I think you need at least 4. And we're going to play this while listening to some BBC Radio 2. I feel so old when I listen to BBC Radio 2. I remember driving in the car on the way to and from school, and my mum listening to Radio 2, and me being like, Mum, just put on like Capital Extra or like Heart FM.
Red Dragon.
Yeah, why do you have to listen to this rubbish all the time? And now I love Radio 2.
Yeah, it's like musicals and
chills out stuff. Yeah, so we're listening to Radio 2 because they've got a musical suite.
With our cups of tea.
Yeah.
And code names.
So the last time we played code names, we were absolutely useless. It's actually a bit harder, we think, as duets than as the normal game.
We're getting used to it.
Yeah. we are getting used to it. But that's it from us in this video, guys. We hope that you enjoyed.
We enjoyed filming this video.
This was really fun, wasn't it? It's like back to one of our old vlogs, which was just more chill.
Yeah.
Kind of like just taking you along with us on a lockdown day.
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.